Ever loved your best friend, but they told you it would never work? 6 years later, here's how it turned out. I was 26 when it all started. What was supposed to be just a friends with benefits thing turned into something else. We went on pseudo dates, spent nights talking, laughing too much, and of course, I caught feelings. That was never part of the deal. A few months later, he ended it. He told me his life was messy, that he didn't want a relationship, that he needed to fix himself first. I respected it, but inside I was crushed. I told myself to move on, but moving on is easier said than done. That summer, we went on a 2-week international trip together. By the end of it, he wasn't just a fling anymore. He was my closest friend. We cooked dinner together most nights, confided in each other about every failed date, and basically lived like best friends glued at the hip. But the feelings never really left. One night, I asked him why we couldn't just try. He admitted the chemistry was there, admitted the connection was real, admitted he cared about me more than anyone, but he still said no. He told me we'd probably be happy for a year, maybe 2, but after that, he'd stay out of guilt, not love. That broke me, but I stayed. I swallowed the feelings, told myself friendship was better than nothing. Still, the jealousy ate me alive. When we talked about moving into an apartment with another roommate, all I could think about was him bringing other girls home. I confess how much that thought tore me apart. And again, he said the same thing. We'd be good for a while, but it wasn't worth the pain later. So I sat there asking myself, was it selfish to want just one good year? Or was it better to bury everything and lose him anyway? 6 years later, I'm 32 now, and everything is different. We spent 3 years living with roommates, building this strange platonic life. We cooked together, spent holidays with his family, even survived lockdown side by side. I told myself I was over it. I even dated other people, but nothing came close to what we had. Then one night, everything changed. He had a health scare. It turned out to be minor, but when I thought I might lose him, I broke down. I cried, told him how terrified I was, and that's when we finally admitted it. Maybe we should stop running. Maybe we should just try. We moved out of the group house into a tiny condo, just us. At first, it was awkward, learning how to shift from best friends to something more, but it didn't take long before it felt natural. 3 years later, we're still here, stronger than ever. We've had hard talks, we've gone to therapy, we've worked on ourselves, and somehow we haven't had a single fight. Right now, he's holding our cat while we plan a weekend trip to New York. Looking back, I realized he was wrong. We weren't doomed to fail. We just needed time. And now, after 6 years of waiting, heartbreak, patience, and hopes, I finally have my person.